Good morning, Bill with Bill's Never Ending Projects. Since I'm working on the Farmall C, I'm over here in this little corner edge of my machine shed, south edge, and might as well play What Is It? That, even though that sticker says, hey, it's supposed to be a Simplicity snowblower that came with a walk-behind. Simplicity. And you could say, what is that? Big monstrosity of a snowblower. Well, it says, under there it says, there it is, it says 14-inch. It's standing, I say if I pulled it even with me, you can see it's almost 6 feet tall because I'm 5'8". So why such a big, huge thing? Well, I don't know, but it came with that dynamark. There it is. It says it's a 1642. Right up there it says synchro balance twin. I had to move the piece of wood. So it says twin cylinder 4-speed transaxle 1642. I think it was well, when I do something with it and I bring it in the shop someday, probably years from now, I'll go into it. When I bought it, I figured out what I had. I got it for $50, and the price of gas to go get it, so probably $100 altogether. But it came with that big snowblower, and since I paid about $4.50 for two Simplicity walk-behinds, and from the 50s, I got that with it. I got that behind the snowblower there. I got that deck. I got this poor man's 2-point hitch to lift something. I think Sears. And behind that snowblower is that I think it's a 2-blade rotary mower. And then I got a piece of a hood covering a sickle, little 2-3 foot sickle that goes with the Simplicities. And over there I got that like a 3-foot section drag for a garden tractor on top of a mower from the 1950s that goes under the drawbar of an H. There's the sickle sticking up there. I've never done nothing with it. I've had it about 19 years, that mower, but someday. And I think way back there is a Boland's walk-behind. But so that's what they are. And sitting next to the Farmall C, let's take a look at the brakes. Today is it's get the right disc brake. Okay. Oh, decided to lay down there, huh? Okay. But, well, I'll get up to the brake. I'll put this on the tripod. Here. See, the one that works doesn't really pull. It won't even go a full inch. The one that works goes about a normal distance and puts the brake on. So I did have one brake. So I'm going to jack it up so that I can spin it. I mean, when I was coasting and then putting the brake on, this one did nothing. This is if you're sitting on the seat, this is the right side of the tractor. So I'm thinking that maybe something's just stuck. It won't take any money. Just work. So I'll put it on pause while I get the jack and jack it up and get some wrenches. Well, after about 50 pumps with the 12-ton jack, I can now move the tire. I see as I move it, there's this little connection here. See how it moves? Moves when I turn the tire. I don't know what that connection for. It could be to turn on a side dressing planter or something. Well, I'd happen to use the axle sprockets. The other C I have actually has those axle sprockets. So I guess I'll get these two springs unhooked, and it looks like 5 bolts. I take out the 5 bolts, and then there's the other pedal's not going to hurt on this side, but this one's got the rod on it. So I'll get the 5 bolts out and then see what happens after that. Okay, it looks like the bolt heads are 5/8. But before I take it apart, like the hydraulic was stuck, let me smash the pedal with a sledgehammer. I know it sounds like a cruel thing to do, but maybe it's just stuck. Gee, it did come out there, didn't it? Remember, it only went an inch. No, still only goes an inch. But did the sledgehammer put it past that inch? Yeah, that's further. Oh, yeah. So it's rusted up, I guess. Let me put this off to the side here so I can get in there. Boy, but it gets stuck right at the same spot where it gets stuck at. So I'm going to spin it, and we'll see if it works. It did. Well, let me shut the camera off. I'll just go up there, sit in the seat, and maybe put the brake on about 24 times. See if anything like that will help it. I imagine these little balls in there have some corrosion on them or some dirt. Well, it's a nice day, so I guess I've already broke those loose with the ratchet and one with the breaker bar, and I'm going to back them out, and I haven't even taken the springs off. I'm going to back all those bolts out, see if that drum will move. I mean, you never know. Alarm. I seen a 200, which is pretty close to a Super C at the fair last night in the vintage tractor shed at the fair, and I found out those two holes back there where I put my tail light supposed to be a guard for the pulley. Uh-oh. Oil on this one. Okay, so let me see if it'll. I've seen it turn a little there. Let's see if it'll pull. Yeah, I'll unhook the springs, and then I'll let the linkage come out a little. And hey, now it's not catching. What the heck? Now it's not catching. Well, I'm gonna shut this off for a bit till I figure out what I gotta do so I can get this out of the way and get in there and work on it. Put that 9/16 on that linkage. Right there. And maybe the jam nut won't be froze. Maybe I won't have to go get another wrench and back that up. Let me see. Oh, it was jammed, but then it came loose without me backing it off, so I could put it right back in the same spot. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing, so. I was going to count how many ratchets I did, but with the jam nut there, I got to get in the way of the camera, so that will be off, and I'll turn it on for when I pull it off. I backed it out over a ½ inch. I'm just going to switch to the electric one. Yeah, okay, now I can let the pedal drop. So did the linkage. Okay, so now I should be able to just pull that off and go over and clean up the stuff off the table, on the table. But if those balls all fall on the ground and I lose them, that won't be very good. Nope, they didn't. Okay, we got some dirt in there. Be a mess on the ground when I dump it over, so it must have been rusted there on the bottom. Right there, so I think this is all I gotta clean up, is this stuff, so I'm gonna shut this off for a second. I checked there, there's hardly any grease behind that, so I don't think it's leaking. So we're good there, and I'm going to go over to the table now. I'll bring the camera and we'll clean that up and put it back together. Okay. Well, I guess I pull it on an angle because of the because this thing is in there, so I'll pull it from this side up. Of course, it'll never come. Or I guess it does. That is how you do it. Do it at an angle, and the same way when you go back in. Okay, so they sandwich the discs. One on the back side, and then there's the one on the tractor by the seal. And then this just goes straight back in. And sits there. Now, if I flip this around, I'm not sure, so I am going to put some paint on this, I think, so I know which way was up. I guess I could wire brush it a little so it's stick. There, I got this side red, so that side will be up. That side will be up when I put it back together. Plus, I cleaned up and painted that rusty spring so that nothing gets mixed up. Now I got the top portion of that painted. See, the other side is not. So that's the way it will go back in here. Now we'll see if these balls are rusted up. You can see one there. Yeah, I can see in between here. There's one there. I'll put some stock marks where they are. Okay, so there's one here. So the other one's probably over here by the clamp where I can't see through there. Because here I can see right through there to see it. So it's right there. It's right there. And I imagine the other one is right in here somewhere. play with this a little off camera. I don't want to lose these balls. It's got these springs holding them together, so I don't think I could have lost them. Plus, I see two of them. So I'll probably have to unhook the springs to see if the path the balls run in are clean. So I guess I could try unhooking those. Got a needle nose right here, so I'll do it off camera. That's not my good needle nose. Plus, maybe I can use something different. Well, there it is, what worked. I can't find my orange-handled, really nice needle nose, so it made me try a vice grip, which was good because look at the vice grips with the leverage of it being locked on, it just pulls it right off. And I guess I'll do that to the other side. Yep, they're both unlocked. But there's still this bolt. That holds on this part to that part, so I gotta keep in mind I got the, okay, but they're slack. They're slack. What I mean is, here's the bolt, and I can lift this side up, it opens like a jaw. And hopefully the balls didn't run out. Now I gotta see if I can turn it. Okay, there's the balls. I guess I'll give a shot close up to just how clean they're not. This one's it's brown. This one's slightly brown, this one's clean. So I gotta clean those up with some, I'll probably just use this piece of Scotch-Brite pad that was laying right there. So I'll be back when I get this stuff cleaned up. Well, I guess I could show some of my cleaning. I'm just grabbing the pinball. Going back and forth on the rusty spot on it until it shines. You don't see any flat spots. They were just dirty and rusty. Doesn't seem to be deep enough to pit it much. Kind of like a stain, sort of. Then I guess I could even go into the hole and go like this. Go into the hole. It's too ready. Now the rusty. I think I'll set these balls in here so I can tip this over to get the rust off it. And yeah, this one's going to take a lot longer, so shut it off, come back. Okay, I'm done cleaning it up. I guess I could have got them better, but sick of sanding them. So drop the balls in. They probably will come out in a different hole than they were in. Oh, I didn't look at the back side of that one. Let's see what's the back is. Oh, more rusty holes. Okay. More cleanup. Well, here we go again, only this time with both sides cleaned up. So I'm going to shut the thing on the 3 balls, pick the springs back up. First, I adjusted my vice grip trying to hold one of those balls. I tried using the big 4.5-inch wire brush on angle grinding. Some of the real bad on that one ball. But I risked the ball taking off and me not finding it when you hit it with a grinder. Which it did once, but I found it right over there somewhere on the ground. It was kind of obvious. About as big as a stone. Okay, with the painted side up, I didn't question which way to put it in there. But the reason this was screwed up is the boot's missing. So I'll probably have to do this again. I'll get some boots coming in the mail from Steiner or wherever. And gotta put this disc back in there. Wouldn't have much brakes. The rod wouldn't adjust up that. The side looks like it's on an angle. It must be caught here or something. There. Okay, I'm going to go slap it back on the tractor. Well, there, I set it on there. I'm sure it goes that way. The springs are about at the top, and the clutch adjustment has to be about here. So when I stand in there, it covers up the camera, so I'm going to shut it off. What I did to hook the linkage, the adjustable rod, I put a vice grip on the inside part so I can control it. And then don't hit it with your impact until you definitely screwed it on a few times, which I did. So now I could. I think I gotta change sockets, don't I? Yeah, I know. I might have already done that. Yep. I should do this. I just wrecked one of these. It's not an impact. It's a cheap $40 hardware store one. So. With a normal socket. I put a little oil on it. It's still squeaking. Back where it was. On the plug. Let's spin it. better than the other one now. So someday I'll probably have to clean the other one up, but I'm going to wait till I get the boots or it's for nothing. So I guess that ends that job. Now I get to carry all the stuff back. Okay, this might help somebody, but so thanks for watching, and go ahead and like if you like it. Thank you.